Alright, greetings. Let's see if I can hear myself. Okay. Anyone joining us? Tonight's broadcast. This is what I look like right now. Alright. Oh, it's May. Not sure if anything was going on in the world. I'm working on a project right now, so my brain is drained. Brain dead at the moment, so yeah, same old, same old. Oh yeah, the thing in Jerusalem. Yeah, you can. Yeah, let your mind go with that one. Wonder what caused that. And the blackout stuff. I guess the blackouts were kind of like a test. Something like that. Just looking at the world a little bit, that's all. Not just getting an idea. It's nice to have some idea of where we're heading. If we're going towards a cliff or not. Alright, aside of all that, alright, thank you everyone for posting your questions. Angel Worry. I see a bunch of long scratches left or near my knee. I don't know how they got there. I noticed on Monday. Let it go, figure my dog. No, it was not your dog. Well, I mean, yeah, it's reptilian. I feel like also insectoids. Yeah, that just means they're keeping an eye on you. So I don't know what. I don't know if I want to know. Not that you're doing anything bad in astral or anything, but I mean, it's a good thing. At least if somebody cares, right? Big old reptilian giving you a big hug or something like that, or whatever it is. It's definitely not the dog. If it was the dog, he would have known. Yeah, because I've had the same thing. So, I mean, you can look at it in a way of like, well, I mean, it's weird, but it's also like, well, at least somebody cares, right? Because when you're not getting anything, it's like, nobody's notices me. So, yeah, just let it run its process, but you're okay. Question two, today I was sitting at my desk and slipping into another brainwave, probably theta in my mind's eye, and saw a tall gray in my office space. Wow, that's different, peering at me from behind a partition that grays in my office, spying on people. Oh, that's normal. Yeah, so that makes sense why you have the scratches. So that answers your first question. So yeah, it seems like you've shifted. Yeah, you just become. I think when the scratches, I mean, it's not a It's just like you're shifting. You're changing your lens. Yeah, you're shifting in and out, which is cool actually. And this is normal. They're always here. They're always. I wouldn't call it spying. This is they're everywhere. And yeah, no, it's like wonder where stalkers come from, but I think it's more just monitoring us. Because yeah, so this is normal. But for you to see it says something. That's cool. So, and that's yeah. I mean, not that you're getting crazy, but I think you're also like testing out your ability. And the gray was there because the gray knew you were going to do it. So he's there to kind of give you kind of, hey, look what you can do now. So that's neat. So don't. You're not that you're getting paranoid or anything, but yeah, you're going into a new phase for sure. Yeah, you got more fourth dimension, at least to some level. I mean, you're kind of spying on them, you can say, but he was there to greet you. So that's neat, man. But this is part of your awakening too. I don't know if you knew this, but these guys are all over the place. Yeah, when you think you're alone, sitting there, da 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 da, my thoughts and whatever. Trust me, they're there. They're just not making themselves so seen. Uh, yeah, so say, oh yeah, he's going crazy again. Yeah, hey, Christy. Do I have any aspect of me as Japanese white fox? What's up? Nine tails called Kit's son. Um, well, if you saw an image of it, yeah, but I don't know about in this reality. Because the nine tails is like I don't know if there's an unless is like that's a terminology for some kind of. I mean, yeah, I mean, I mean, I get like ninth dimension energies there. Yeah, it's definitely a more high frequency reality. I don't know how that whole nine tails things works, but yeah, no, experimenting. Yeah, just a high frequency Japanese reality. Feels like it's in serious. Question two: Did John see my clone walk by and look at him in the hotel lobby in California in a dream? You sure that wasn't you? I think well, maybe you're in a clone body or something, but I think that was you. I feel like that was you. Go by what you feel, but I think you're just paying him a visit there in a clone body though. So, because if I just sensed a clone, it would be just a clone. But I feel like you were there. So go by what you feel on that. I mean, I feel like that was you who we saw, but in a different type of body, which is you just showing off, something like that. Crystal, yeah, because he definitely looked a little bit different, but I feel like it was you though. Crystal, any messages? No, just Agarthian energies are stronger with you. Archangel Michael is around, so just follow your instincts. And I see travel in your future somewhere. Nice, maybe tropical. Unless you're living in Florida, but so. Any messages from Jesus? I've been feeling his energy around. You're not always taking your abilities seriously. Um, as for and yeah, just know your power. Yeah, you're not always recognizing what you're capable of. So it's time to I mean you are, but you're at like a new stage where you know you just right, remote viewing or whatever it is that you want to develop, or just manifestation is fine. Yeah, of course, manifestation is kind of weird. It's like a it works and it doesn't work situation there. But yeah, I would focus on manifesting. Small things. People manifest the lottery. You might want to be careful with that one. But like more days off or something like that, unpaid. Paid days off or something. Something that works for you. Annie, I've been feeling Mary Magdalene around me this week. Any messages? It has to do with the kids around you, helping you navigate their chaotic energies, and possibly you connected to other females, like as a mentor, as a teacher at some point. Question two: My son turned 14 on Monday. Any birthday messages for him? I mean, there are tall grays around him. I mean, he's also connected to tall whites. Yeah, archaeology or documentaries about old stuff, old places. He's at the age where he can appreciate that stuff. Maybe at 13, but if it's like 14, you get a little bit more, interested. I don't know, just something to keep in mind. Help him trigger it. Just use this as a kid, so just be a kid, but some galactic homework would be useful at some point. Like the pyramids, you can always give you, it's up to him or up to you and him Like he can tap into it and give you his perspective of just as like homework. Like, okay, pyramids. What do you get from that? From a 14-year-old's point of view. So something to think about. Sophia, any messages? Current living situation, a person that I need to tell to move out. I don't. I mean, I don't know enough about the situation to know. That's not enough information for me to just tell you. I mean, it seems like that person's all right to be there. That's entirely up to you. I mean, yeah, that's not my spot to really go into that unless I have more. It's like you can work things out from gathering, and no matter who you get there, it's always. I mean, it feels like if you get someone else to move in there, it might be worse. Any other messages from higher self? Yeah, I don't know. It's, yeah, the living situation to go back to higher self about your current living situation. I don't know. Just have to maybe settle down your energy and oh, that cat's tearing on the background. Anybody want a cat? Oh, pain in the neck. And then she goes lays on it after she tears it out. What a pain in the neck. God, it's like Dennis the Menace. In feline form. Pain in the neck. Pain in my ass. But yeah, back to your question. I just want to clear out some of that anxiety and see how you feel. Like if you can make this work. If you can't, you gotta say something. Maybe to improve the situation, not necessarily kick the person out. Of course, you've probably done that, but there's also influences coming from other places too. Like you need to help clear that person's energy out before you make a subtle move like that. Like that person's being messed with to mess with you. Is what I'm getting at, which is fun. I've had that, like always. Bobby, I went to see a specialist for digestive issues, and he looked like a deer in the headlights. Trying to take notes. I come to find out my lab results didn't show anything. Yeah, figures because my samples were not even tested. If systems don't even check all the boxes, I got disqualified. Can you give me a scan? Let me know what you. Like I said, the bugs. The fourth dimensional bugs are there. Yeah, Archon. I think you can, enter space parasites, you can say. I mean, I get Orion energy from that. So I do a revoke any Orion, Archon, space parasite energy. Yeah, the doctor, I was think these things kind of mess with the doctor and the lab results, like, is what I'm getting from that. So you have to just put your energy to kick those guys out. Like, it's up to you, but it's like you send energy of heat to the digestive, like not to hurt yourself energetically, but to like burn those things out. I don't know if that'll work or not, but it's kind of like, you turn up your temperature energetically to phase them out. And you can do like, like you send energy to a chakra and you clear out negative. And you've probably done this, but focus on the Orion clearing and see what if that. I think you can heal yourself through this. You might need to. I got like strawberries or something. I don't know if that will help detox or anything. I don't know. That's up to you on that one. Any messages from my parents' higher selves? Hmm. I never thought about moving. I don't know if you did move, but it feels like they don't want you to move. Your parents. least not yet. Obviously, you want to leave, but you gotta leave at the right time. You're getting there. You are getting there. Um, Now when you'll just know, but it seems like they still need you there because of what they're going through. So it's just you're kind of like commanding that place for now. Help manage it, as you know. So, but yeah, keep looking for other places. I'm sure I don't think you left yet, but Jane, last week I revealed that I have a benevolent mentoid guide. Are there any messages and comments while we're it looks golden. Well, it's because you're going to all these places and you're not always aware of what you're getting yourself into. So it's protecting you, but also helping you see what's around. So yeah, it's just making sure that you're safe, and also when you're there to see more than you saw before in your adventures around the world. So, but it's good. Of course, you just connect to even tree energies. Trees can also go through a lot of emotion, things like that. So, just protecting you overall. Well, not too protective, but protective. Question two: any messages would help me to know more about history of the Mantoid? It's like a brother in the higher astral. He's like a cousin. I feel like it was assigned to you recently due to the changes you're going to be making here. Yeah, you become more aware of your galactic ambassador position at some point if you're not knowing of it already. It does seem like Palladian. It's going well so far, but yeah, um, you're also putting the energy for those other people out there to travel too. Like, you want others to experience what you've experienced, in their own way. But I feel like energetically, you're helping others go through your spiritual experience, which is pretty neat. But yeah, there's just nature, the trees, something there you need to see that will reveal itself at some point, like a portal or something like that. Julian, what can I share about my adventures with CERN and connection to Shiva? Um, just be wise to what you connect to, and you go into Shiva's energy, and not that you get lost, but it's pretty intense. But this CERN is really kind of shut down in a lot of ways. I mean, they do some stuff, but it's not earth shattering. I mean, I feel like you're just observing CERN at this point. And Shiva, I don't know. I feel like sometimes you kind of tell her off every now and then. It's like, what is Shiva doing in a place like that? Protecting it, but still, she's got some issues like Jesus. Second question. Neighbor behind me, my house has a 5-year-old granddaughter named Elena, uh, who I hear playing. She sounds. sh- Gee, what was that? She sounds like a. Oh, it's a cat. No. She sounds like a male demonic. It says hearing things a possessed voice. And then Clarice but had a dream she was pretty my age in my house telling me she's a white witch and good. I don't know. I mean, you're seeing different sides of her. Let's put it that way. I'm not sure if I don't know if you really saw that or not. The dark side. I mean, she has two different sides. I would be careful with that. It's just, I mean, you're surrounded by that stuff already, so of course they're going to play tricks on you. So, I mean, there's a dark side there, but doesn't mean that was like acting all demonic and all that. I don't know. Yeah, I would definitely clear your own energy on that. It's a tough one because I mean, yeah, there's a good side to her and a bad side. I think you just saw another side to her that I'm not sure really showed up in the physical, but yeah, just gotta. I mean, she's both. She's white. I mean, a lot of people are white witches and dark and so on. So I don't know. Just it just saw. I think it just saw another side of her. That's all. I don't know. She's they're kids. They're not here to take over the world anyway. Cloud, waterfall. I see my entities like orbs and other sorts, sparks, mainly in dark rooms. Cloud. I'm proud, but I can't talk about really any advice. I don't know. That's well. It just shows the guides are around, and yeah, and that's cool. You can see that. I mean, you're protecting. Yeah. So you're just going up in frequency. That's cool. Yeah, you're getting lighter. You're getting more comfortable in your own skin too. You're just so that's why you are located where you are. It's kind of like in a rural area, sort of. Yeah, so you can connect the way you're doing. So you're letting go of all this third dimensional stuff. You're shedding a lot of it, so you can see it. That's cool. So there's a lot of Lemurian energy around you. Any messages for me at the moment? Well, also you're getting sensitive to who's around you, and so that's what's causing some difficulties. So yeah, yeah, just extremely sensitive and many, so that's why your neighbors cause you difficulties and so on. But the plants are helping you, which is interesting. I mean, it's funny you're doing that plant stuff. It's almost, they're giving you energy and then they die off, it seems. So we just keep doing what we're doing. Diane, I stay on Anthony Williams' medical medium eating protocol for my brain and liver health. Should I eat normal? I don't know. If it's working, just keep doing it. Doesn't seem like it's bad or anything. Yeah, I keep doing it. Any messages for me? Um, yeah, just clear out anxiety and just be productive. And just keep doing stuff. Live a little or live a lot. Whatever you gotta do, just live. Yeah, I just want to just do stuff, go places, whatever you feel you need to do. Sarah, to my personal creator, please offer me some guidance on this particular journey on Earth as I need a little pep talk for support. I mean, yeah, Jesus comes around you, so I mean, you're a pilgrim in a strange world, and it show you similar to what is it like Clint Eastwood, something like that. Like you're just coming into town and doing your thing. A stranger in a strange land. So yeah, you're just here to make a difference. Angelic energy. So you're just an angel in a strange land, and you're definitely coming more back into your power. So you'll see more of that over time. Yeah, you're just going to see even worlds possibly. Question two: my divine mother, my divine feminine, please offer me advice on how to take care of my health. I've given away too much energy and need to rebuild the under deserving. Yeah. We'll keep bringing your energy back. Yeah. Just remove your energy from any, freaks, monsters, terrible people in your life. Just continue to bring your power back in. And that's we're going to see an energy change and transformation over time. Yeah, I see creatures. You gave your power to creatures in the past, so to bring your power back. So you're going to be at your highest level, beyond your wildest understanding. So yeah, you haven't quite brought your power back completely yet. So Esmeralda, did Sergio take the third party to my daughter's birthday. Um, I don't see him doing anything. I don't think he did anything. How did Sergio take the I submitted divorce? It's in process to be served, yeah. Soon, yeah. Within a month at least. But they have to be diligent about it. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just not time yet. They're working on a way of doing it where you can't be I don't know how they're gonna do it, but we can't. I don't know, they're gonna go to his house or something or yeah, they'll either way they'll make it work. Uh, Osmani, I had a date with Andreas tonight and had an amazing time. Met him once before. Feel a deep bond with him. What past life connections do I have with him? Well, as a reptilian, me, were like a human dating a reptilian being in the past. Teaching him manners and how to grow up. He's also been an Arcturian being. He doesn't always have the best manners because he just doesn't know any better. He's been like an ogre in a past life too. So, um, yeah, I mean, been nice to him, and he's just kind of weird, but not in a bad way. Just kind of social anxiety type of stuff. So, um, yeah, he just yeah, it's like Beauty and the Beast kind of, but Beauty and the Ogre. It's kind of I don't know what he looks like now, but he's been an ogre in a past life. We just see his heart. So, do you have any birthday messages from spirit? Well, I mean, sometimes you have more power than you realize. I get like with Jesus, Yeshua, whatever you wanna call him. I feel like you sometimes you show up, you have more compassion, and like you have more heart than he does. Like you have a like you have a powerful empath ability about you. You have the ability to heal the sick where he might fail, where you can succeed, but you're particular who you connect to. Like you know, like if you're visiting we'll just put this for example, like if you're in a nursing home, you can helps like certain like you meet somebody like an old lady that has illnesses, and your energy can help her get through it fast. Help her through whatever she needs to go through by just talking to her and just not doing anything, just being there and just being kind, something like that. So you're just particular in how you use your abilities. Let's put it that way. But there's nothing wrong with that because you don't feel like you have to save the world. So you're just focusing on you now. So that's something to think about. Susan, all right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I'll throw some hot air at the spirit world every now and then, especially Priscilla. She tears on the background and then she lays on it. I think she made herself a bed. Yeah, she's laying on it right now. She went to sleep. Any advice from me from anyone? Yeah, just if you have friend circles and all that, just to connect with them and do your you know, do your or a friend or whoever, just do your thing. Yeah, just socializing is good at any level you feel it's best. Yeah, whatever. It could be one person, it could be nobody, it could be a squirrel, whatever. Just talking to the animals, whatever. Just socializing is good. What you feel comfortable with, so it's good to get out. Um, question to him: how's my dad doing? Past 2017. Interesting. I feel like he does have regret in the higher astral. Like he wish he did more with you. Wish he wasn't so scared, and he just wish he was a little bit more honest with you when he was around and more of a father figure. He felt like he was kind of. I even get this from him. Like he was a bit phoning it in a little bit. He wish he was a little bit more compassionate towards you. So he's still learning. Doesn't mean he needs another Earth incarnation, but he's trying to be a little more sympathetic, which he wasn't always like that before. Vasco, what are your thoughts on Billy Carson? He's a jet or another psyop? I don't know who that is. Yeah, it feels like a psyop. It feels like a robot clone. Is he like super young and yeah, distraction? I mean, it makes people happy, what he is. Trying to get more information on. I'm not getting very far with this. It's weird. Anyway, I don't know. He's a ball player. I'm hoping that's the right person. I don't know. People are happy with him. That's what matters. But yeah, it's a psyop. Any messages from higher self guidance? Just know you're doing what you're doing the best you can, and just the circumstances aren't the best. They're not going into detail with it. It's just kind of cryptic there, but yeah, you're just hanging in there and just putting whatever wisdom you need out there and connecting to yourself and doing what's best for you. So just follow your intuition. Know you're on the right path. Yeah, just keep living. Do what you gotta do. Where's what is Luke's soul origin? Where are my connections to him? I can only go into so much here. That's like a $5 question. Is this a Syrian connection? And brother and sister in past lives. I don't know what his relation is now, but his brother sister stuff in the past. I'm trying to get a settlement agreement written submitted to my divorce. I can't finalize the divorce until agreement is done. But it's difficult. It's personal and emotional. I wanted to make sure I do. Well, if this is with Luke, yeah, he's just fighting. He just doesn't want it to happen. Guys, give me advice, a message about the process. Yeah, he's fighting it energetically. Yeah. So you just have to keep doing what you're doing there. Yeah, there's some fighting. Yeah, just put the energy out there from the stop. And hopefully it'll chill out. Yeah. You're still putting him in his place. Well, you're just telling him it's over energetically. He's just having trouble agreeing to it. Yeah, he's delaying it to best of his ability from what I'm gathering. Of course, he doesn't want to let you go. That's why. So, yeah, I don't know. Just know you're doing what's best. So, all right, Terry. Thank you everyone for posting your questions. Have a good night. Blessings.